Good morning. I just saw this question asked on the Facebook. Are you going through trying times right now, energetically and in your life or whatever? The energy, I can personally say the energy is like off the charts. If you had trouble like sleeping or you just, it's wild. It's so wild, the energy that is out there. But you keep going. Good morning, Applebrooks, honey. You just keep going, you all. I've been sitting here. The fire's died down. I tried to sleep last night. I was up and down, probably because I went out so late. And then falling in the. I broke my pattern, my schedule, my routine. But really, when you have a break in your routine, then you know the energy's way off, and it's hard to be balanced. Good morning, you all. Thank you for tuning in here this early morning. Are you, I don't even know what it was. See, I can't even think of, are you having something about trying times right now? You're going through trying times, it's a trying time. Whatever the topic was, I should have focused on it before yeah, that's right, you all. Something's going on. The energy is way off the charts. It's way off the charts. You can feel it, and for some, they feel it even more so than others because they're highly, highly sensitive to the energy that is out there. It is out there. And it's an energy wave. And I'm wondering, did the energy wave become more intense with the weather? Because when weather is changing with the wind. I heard the wind off and on last night, which is nice to hear the wind. I like hearing the wind and the wind chimes and stuff, but the energy that's out there circulating. Gina, why are you doing it? I'm thinking. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the energy, you all. Have any of you just recently, and good morning, just recently, the new earth, there is a new earth. There's a new way of seeing that is happening on the inside. There is a transformational shift that is taking place. I feel it. I sense it. I know it. I feel it. I sense it. I know it. A transformational shift taking place on the inside. And it's a good shift. It's a good shift. And I welcome it. I welcome this energy shift on the inside. I really do. I welcome it. And you know, the reason it's good because it came from the inside. And you may notice this too. The change that is occurring on the inside of you is meant to change. It's meant to change exactly when it's meant to. And you really, if you look at it from this point of view, you've put in the work. You've put in the work on the inside. You've done the inner work on the inside of you. You've learned how to work through issues in your life, circumstances. You've had to take a hard look at yourself. You really did, you all. The kingdom is inside too, right here. It's in the inside of you. Your heart is a portal. It's hard to break old patterns, old ways of doing things. It's hard and it's painful. It's painful because you know you've got to correct things that you used to do in order to move forward. You've got to do it. And sometimes when you have to correct your own self, Gina, where are you going? I don't know. This is just coming out. When you have to correct your own self and look at your own self, say, no, listen. You did that. You did it before. You've been there, done that. You tried that, and then see what happened. It was the same thing. You gotta do things differently, or this is going to keep happening. Hello. Breaking away from the matrix. Yeah, you can look at it that way, Henry. You can. There is a matrix-like mindset. A matrix-like mindset. Behave certain ways, do things certain ways, but the certain ways that we've done things, it's not been on an individual basis or individual level. It's been on a massive, massive group level because you have a lot of people who react the same way. They do the same things and even the same words. We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. Yeah, there is something to the matrix thing, breaking the matrix thing. There's something to it. It is the matrix world. Massive, massive programming. Oh yes, there has been a massive programming. Let's talk about the MK, you know what, on a massive level, a massive, massive level. You've got all kinds of media. And then with the frequency last night, the tuning forks with the frequency, they were set at, what was it, eight, whatever kind of thing. And they were in balance with the universe. They were perfect balance and harmony. But something happened in 1939 in Germany when a certain power figure ordered the frequency changed on all the tuning forks, all of them, in 1939. I think when you had this 8 whatever, it was converted to 432, whatever it is. He had it changed to 440. And just that little bit of tweak, go watch that video, just a little bit of tweak in the frequency. They had something in a dish, circled dish. When the frequency was at the 432, it was beautiful flower. It's just like a beautiful flower full of beauty, like the crystals. I don't know what was in the dish. It could even have been salt crystals. I don't know. And the other dish next to it, when it got changed to the 4 whatever, it was blah, blah, blah. That's all I felt. Blah. That's all I say when I see it. Blah. There was no design inside of it. There was no uniqueness, no intricate, whatever, in any intricate design or anything. When that frequency to whatever got changed, nothing. Just looked like a blah sail. But the one on the other side, it was so beautiful. It was like a beautiful flower. That happened in 1939 when you-know-who ordered the tuning forks. And I wonder if the tuning forks, like, I was actually thinking about tuning forks. It was like a few days ago that, because, you can use it to heal. The frequency you can heal, bring you back in harmonious balance. I think about, I should go on Amazon and get one, but I thought, well, what's the frequency on it? They could say it's a certain frequency, but if I don't have a frequency tester, how would I even know? Are you having trying times? That's the title of this. And I can't even right now, for the life of me, remember what the title of this video. Are you going through trying times right now? Because the energy is off the charts. It's off the charts and you can feel it. You could be going through it's an emotional like energy. It could be. I mean, I feel emotionally balanced on the inside, but there is massive energy out there that's pulling at people. And some people feel it more than others. It really does. And some people, the energy that's out there, it's causing people to react in certain ways that other wouldn't react based on the frequency that's within them too. It's a frequency clash for some, and it's a frequency that's fine-tuning. There's a fine-tuning also that's happening on the inside of certain people. It's fine. If you're feeling fine-tuned right now. Do you feel like your body's getting a tune-up? The inside of you is getting a tune-up, your frequency. It's stabilizing. It is. It's like when your car engine, if you ever worked on engines and you got the timing belt and you got the timing light. Well, you turn the engine on. I've done it quite a bit in my older years. You got that timing light and you're aiming, you're holding the light and it's flashing red, flashing, 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 flashing. And it's telling you where you need to adjust the timing based on the notches that are in the wheel, how you need to adjust it to get that timing right. Because right now your car is not running good. It's not. But once you get that timing adjusted, it's just That kind of felt good. It's like on the Skeksis. The Skeksis on the Dark Crystal, you had when they divided, they did. And the one part that was there, they were the evil Skeksis that, you know, wreaked havoc and went to kill whatever. They went out to, like, get rid of the whatever, and the humble people went over. I don't know how many of them started off. How many, when they split, what was the number of those individuals, if you all remember? Now I want to know how many were there. Because they, if you know about that, you all, how many were there of those Skeksis when they split, when the crystal cracked? The crystal cracked and the two split in half. I want to know now how many there were. But they came back. They knew the Great Conjunction was coming. The Great Conjunction was coming in that movie. And they knew that there was a prophecy of a gelfling who was going to come and heal that crystal. They were going to come and heal the crystal. And they tried to seek him out and stop it. The woman, the Ogra, she knew, and she told the person he needed to get the crystal, the shard, to heal the crystal. And he got it, put it in there, and boom, the Great Conjunction came. And when they split, I don't even know who the other people were. When they came back, they had to merge. There was no stopping merging the two into one. And then poof, they became the light beings. The light beings. The crystal is the sun. It came to, yeah. And then a new age, I think a new age or a new earth or something was born. They couldn't stop it. They could not stop it at all. But there was a very trying times. There were the 9 sages. Thank you, Dennis. 9. The movie, The Dark Crystal. There's something to it because there was a split. You had the evil. And isn't it interesting that they lived underground? They lived underground and they had all the bad traits. They didn't want the light. But the other ones lived in harmonious balance, humble. And they knew when the time come, they would have to return and merge again. They knew it. Hello, Mickey, honey. God is our strength and refuge, a very present help in trouble in time of need. Thank you. What I'm talking about, the dark crystal. I actually did a video on it, and there was symbolism in that video. A lot of symbolism. Where did the symbolism in that video occurred on the floor. On the floor when they were gathering together is where the symbolism had occurred. And in other places. But when I tried to do it, something happened. They copyrighted me. Oh, I tried to stretch you. I want to stretch this morning. Yeah, the energy is off the charts. It's off the charts. That's right. There's something to that. Those who are first will be last, and those who are last will be first. I saw something else on that when you mentioned that. And yeah, it's true. And yeah, and it don't just apply to, okay, like say you had your time now. You had your fun and times on this earth. And there's maybe been other people who experience nothing but hardships, and then it flips. Then they have the good times, and then you had all your fun and time, even though you weren't vibrating at the frequency you need to, now you're going to know what it's like. Because you had the goods. It's like Lazarus and the rich man, but he never could do it. When Lazarus passed, he was taken to Abraham's bosom, and the rich man, he was stuck in a living, HE double hockey sticks. And he said, just let Lazarus Father Abraham, just let Lazarus dip his finger in the water, just a tip of water on my tongue. He said, I'm sorry, you can't. He can't. There's a great chasm, and he can't cross from here to where you're at. Well, go send somebody, go send some messengers to warn my family. They don't want to come to where I'm at. No, he said, they would not listen. They wouldn't listen. So he was stuck there, wherever he was at, you all. Yeah, and Lazarus wasn't. Finally, he was in a place of peace, a place of peace. You stayed, love. Ah, Laura Ann, hello. That's right. We are crystalline DNA. There was a video that I did a long time ago, long time ago, because I had information coming through. I had whatever you download. It was during a live stream. And looking at the computer, I felt the energy. I felt the energy coming through. And it didn't like me speaking up. It didn't. And I remember, I really felt it. I knew what it wanted and what it was going to do. And its goal was, and still is, to create its own race. To create its own race, and it wasn't like what some people thought was coming. I felt it. It was probably 2 to 3 years ago. Create its own race. It's doing it. But it's okay. It's okay. We got the shift occurring on the inside of us. We do. We got it occurring on the inside, you all. Some for the better, some for the worse. And you may find that your cycles, you have a cycle that has literally came full circle. You're at the very end, or you have completed it, even up before now. I was going through the comments. People have completed certain cycles in their life that may perhaps have went around and around. They stopped it. They completed it, and they feel a lot better. But there is an energy out there, and it feels like it's been magnified by the weather. The weather has really made the energy more powerful, because it may be harnessing the energy from the weather too, the frequency, and it's affecting people. It is. If you're just tuning in, they're pulling frequencies in movies. Yeah, they do. And it last night, that video, The New Earth, I was surprised. You should look at it. I mean, it's 30 minutes long, but you should look at it. There's all kinds of things on the internet talking about a new earth. And I said, I saw a new heaven and a new earth where the old had passed away. But it came down out of heaven. It did. But they saw that. And now there's all these things about a new earth. And something about the frequency, the movie, the music, the bad lyrics in the music and stuff. It's got to change. It can't go into the new earth. It reminded me of a parallel world, really. When you look at it, a parallel world. And some people said, you can liken it as to going from 3D, 4D to 5D. Yeah. That's the multiverse too, kind of, sort of. I don't know, Gina. Different views, yeah, of a new earth. That's right. All kinds. Really, there's all kinds of different views on many things, and there's many truths in people's eyes, and they may not match other people's truths, and that's the truth. That's the truth. It is. It's like as a person thinks within themselves, so they are. They really are, whether that's for the better or for the worse, whether that be an illusion or whether it not be an illusion. When you're thinking it inside, you're believing it inside. But you could be in an illusion, like the Matrix illusion. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom had horrible frequencies. I don't watch movies. I wouldn't want to watch it. I mean, it'd be neat, but yeah, they doing it. I believe you. Thank you for bringing that up. In the movies, a lot of people, I think, pulled back from television probably, we were in the year 2024. I think I quit watching it probably around well, it was rarely ever on in our house anyway, even with my children. The TV was only on at times. I mean, the kids would watch a little cartoons, but my TV was not a TV. Our house was always a very quiet house. I quit watching TV probably around 2014, but even to then, I'd only watch it at night, even up to then, just like some nature. I think a lot of people pulled back from the TV in order to maintain their peace and movies and stuff. I mean, yeah. Thank you for putting that in there about the frequencies coming from things. Even, I believe, since you said that, even like maybe documentaries and short things on YouTube, they too have frequencies that are literally embedded within. I mean, they may have good information, but maybe there's frequencies embedded within that are pinpointing people. Also, we got to be careful, especially if they create certain, like, triggers certain types of emotions within you. You know what I mean? Triggers certain types of emotions inside your being that don't make you feel good. Really. Keeps you out of balance. Yeah, you just tuning in. They tell us the truth. They do tell you the truth. Yeah, they do. And, yeah. And so do songs. Songs tell you the truth too. Tell you what's going on. It does. We just got to guard. There's the frequencies out there. There's an energy out there. There is an energy shift. There's a massive change that's coming. And you can't stop it. But the change is good and the change is bad. You got the good and you got the bad coming. You do. Hello there, Paula, honey. You got the good, you got the bad. Yeah, don't watch the horror movies. You all don't watch them. I mean, some people like them. They resonate with it. Yeah. I'm probably going to be going, but are you having a hard time? I can't even remember something about trying to make it through each waking moment with trying times happening. There's something happening because there's something out there. Yeah, it's okay. Best way to go through this is allow and accept the consciousness and the light that you're feeling, and you'll love it. The dark must rise from the light within. You know what, Dennis? I had saw that in my mind yesterday. I did. I saw the darkness, and I pictured myself literally coming straight out of it into the light. I did. I saw it. I said, yeah, I did. It's got to come out. And that's like, you can equate it to like the dark night of the soul, which is not something people want to go through. And they will avoid it at all costs. And you may not know what that is, but you got to go on the inside of you and you got to face it. You got to go look in there at those things you don't want to look at. And it's not for everyone, because nobody wants to, a lot of people don't want to feel that pain. They don't want to take time and sit there and time with themselves. That's the worst place they want to do, is spend time with their own self, you all. I just had something come in my mind, a memory that I had totally forgot. I guess I shoved it out of my mind because I didn't want to remember it. Yeah. Susan B., honey, you're so welcome. Yeah. I am going to be going, you all. And, yeah. It's okay. It's a massive shift taking place, and there's massive change. And you may find yourself being rearranged on the inside of your being. It's right. And it's okay. It's okay. Not to say you're not going to have your ups and downs, but you'll be more equipped to handle the ups and downs. You will. You'll be at balance within your being for the most part. Things that used to trouble you and really wreak havoc on you, and ain't going to do what they used to do. That's right. So I'm going to go, you all. With that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. And please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining. You all hit that subscribe button too. We want the channel to grow because it's been set at the brakes got slammed on this channel 2 years ago, big time hard, maybe even 3, slammed it completely. Yeah, but we need to, the energy is shifting. It's shifting, and it's causing us to refocus, yeah, on the positive, really. I'm going to go, you all. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, moderators, and love you.